Hello students, Standard 6, Chapter number 7 in Mathematics, Fractions. In the previous video, we learn about how to express the fractions on number line. And also we learn what is meant by the proper fraction. The fractions are of mainly two types, that are the proper fraction and improper fraction. We saw that when in a fraction the numerator is smaller than the denominator, when numerator is smaller than the denominator, we call it as proper fraction. For example, 3 upon 5, 9 upon 12, etc. So numerator is smaller in those fractions, which are called the proper fractions. Now we are going to learn about the second type of fractions, that are improper fractions, and it can be converted, it can be written in the form of mixed fractions. So they can be interchanged from the improper fraction to mixed fraction, or from mixed fraction to improper fractions also. So now, first of all, we will see what are the improper fractions. So in the improper fractions, the situation is totally opposite. Here, the numerator is bigger than the denominator. So the fractions in which the numerator is bigger than the denominator, they are called improper fractions. So here the number in the numerator is larger than the number in the denominator. And obviously, therefore, these numbers are more than 1, larger than 1. So improper fractions cannot be between 0 and 1. We saw in the last video that when the proper fractions are there, means when it is a part of a whole, then always the denominator was bigger, and therefore that fraction was less than 1, and therefore we always represent them between 0 and 1. So now here the denominator is smaller, and denominator is smaller and numerator is bigger. For example, 5 upon 3, 10 upon 7, 37 upon 12, 97 upon 42. In this all, you can see that the number in the numerator is bigger than the number in the denominator. So they are examples of the improper fraction. Now, when can we come across with this type of improper fractions? Suppose we have 5 apples, and that 5 apples we have to distribute among 4 peoples. So now, how can we distribute them? Then we have to distribute them equally. There can be two situations. One situation is that first everybody will take one apple. So 4 apples are finished. Then from the last apple, we have to make 4 equal parts and give each quarter part to all of them. So here you can see that they are getting more than whole. They get the whole also, apple, and a part of it. The second situation is that each apple can be divided into 4 equal parts. All the 5 apples are divided into 4 equal parts. Then from that each one will get 1. So they will get 5 parts. But how many parts we make from one whole? Only 4 parts. So in the denominator we have to write down 4, but in the numerator 5. 5 divided by 4 or 5 upon 4. Because they get each part from one apple. There are 5 apples, so each one will get 1 part, 1/4 of that. Means 5 times they got quarter part. So each one will get 5 upon 4. So the fraction of the apple that each people will get is 5 upon 4. So in this situation, the improper fraction is coming. In the beginning we talk about that puris. That she had 3 puris. And that puris we have to distribute between 2 people. Then both will take one puri, and then the third puri will be cut into half. So here also, or it was 5 puris I think, yeah, 5 puris. So both of them can take 2 puris. And the 5th puri they have to divide into 2 equal parts, and each will get, so they will get 2 full puris plus a half puri. So that also represent the fraction which is improper fraction, because in that also the denominator will be smaller and the numerator will be bigger. So in that situation the improper fractions are there. Now as I told you that improper fraction and mixed fractions can be represented as different things. For example, improper fraction can be written as mixed fraction also. How? That we will learn now. But what is mixed fraction actually? The mixed fraction is a combination of the whole and its part. For example, we saw that each people get 1 full apple and a part of apple. So that is the combination. Then 1 full and the quarter part. 1 full apple and 1/4 means 1 plus 1/4, which is also written as 1/4. It is read as 1 integer 1/4. Means 1 whole part and other 1/4 part of the whole. So it is a combination of the whole and the part, which is known as mixed fraction. So now how can we convert or express improper fraction as a mixed fraction? For that we have to divide the numerator by the denominator, and obviously we will get the quotient and the remainder. Then we write down as that quotient, remainder on the top, and keeping the same denominator. For example, 5/4. Now it is an improper fraction. So when we want to convert it or represent it as a mixed fraction, we divide it by 4. So 5 divided by 4. 4 ones are 4. So here we get 1 as a remainder. So 1 is the quotient also. So that is written as 1 integer, means the quotient will be written here. The remainder 1 will go on the top, and the denominator same will go there. So by this way we can convert the improper fraction into the mixed fraction also. And also we can do the reverse, means the mixed fraction can be converted into improper fraction also. Like how? Then we have to do that, we have to multiply the quotient and the denominator, and in that we have to add that remainder. Then we can convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction also. So now let us understand some examples of converting mixed fraction to improper or improper to mixed fraction. So example 1. Express the following as mixed fractions. So let us see which is the first one. A. 17 upon 4. So now here 17 will be divided by 4. So numerator is divided by the denominator 4. So now we know that 4 5s are 20 is more than 17. So we have to take 4 4s are 16. 17 minus 16 is equal to 1. So now as we know that the quotient will be written, so 17 upon 4 is equal to 4 integer, the remainder will be on the top and same denominator will be written. So 17 upon 4 can be expressed as a 4 integer 1 upon 4 as a mixed fraction. Let's take another example that shows 11 upon 3. So here also divide the 11 by 3. So now 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12 is more than 11. So 3 3s are 9, 11 minus 9 is 2. So therefore 11 upon 3 is equal to 3 quotient, 2 remainder, same denominator back. So 3 integer, how we read it? 3 integer 2 upon 3, 4 integer 1 upon 4. Let's take the C. Here 7 upon 3. So now 7 divided by 3. 3 2s are 6. 7 minus 6 is 1. So therefore 7 upon 3 is equal to, what is the integer? Quotient is 2, so 2 integer, remainder is on the top, upon 3, keeping the same denominator. So 2 integer 1 upon 3 is the mixed fraction expressed from the improper fraction. So that are very very simple now. Now we can do some another examples in which the mixed fraction is converted into improper fraction. So example number 2, express the following mixed fractions. Mixed fractions as improper fractions. As improper fractions. So now what we have to do is that first of all I will write down a method then we will start the. So here mixed fraction can be written as is equal to from mixed fraction to improper fraction. What we will do now, that is equal to whole multiply by denominator plus remainder means numerator plus numerator upon again the denominator. That is the method. So let's understand with an examples. First one is 2 integer 3 upon 4. So here 2 is the whole, 3 is the numerator, 4 is the denominator. So now whole multiplied by denominator means 2 multiplied by 4 plus numerator means 3 and divide by the denominator again. So 2 4s are 8, 8 plus 3, 11. So 2 integer 3 by 4 is written as 11 upon 4 in the form of the improper fraction. Second one, 7 integer 1 upon 9. So now you have to multiply this one, 7 multiplied by 9 plus add the numerator and again same denominator. Means 7 9s are 63 plus 1 upon 9 means 64 upon 9. Here also you can check 4 4s are 60 plus 1 17 upon 4. 3 3s are 9 plus 2 11 upon 3. 3 2s are 6 plus 1 7 upon 3. Let's take last one. 5 integer 3 upon 7. So whole is 5 here. So 5 multiplied by denominator 7 plus numerator 3 upon 7. So 5 7s are 35 plus 3 is 38 upon 7. So by this way we can convert from improper fraction to mixed fraction also, and from mixed fraction to improper fractions also. Just you have to remember these things, how to convert it, and then it is very easy. According to the necessity you can convert them from improper to mixed fraction or the reverse also. Here we are going to finish today's session, and as usual it will be in the PDF that you have to write down in your notebook, and any confusion write down in the comment section. Thank you very much.